Hey there, gang. Dick Benedict here. We're playing Marlow Briggs and the Mask of Death on hardcore difficulty. This is my video guide and walkthrough series for this, the most challenging difficulty that the game offers and allows one to partake in. We're currently on part 4. Part 3, if you're curious, was over 10 gigabytes, 10 gigs, and it took about 8 hours to upload. Maybe a little sooner, maybe it was like 6. On my old internet back in California, it would have taken double that time. I've got really good internet over here in Missouri, even though this state's a shit pit and a horrendous dickhole of a place to live in. But I don't mind, honestly. The render time, or if you want to use the words of other people, the export time. The export time was just several hours, like 2.5 hours, 2 3/4 hours, 3 hours maybe. That doesn't make any difference to me because I'm sleeping. And when I wake up, it's finished. So, and it doesn't put any excessive strain on the CPU because that's what I bought the CPU for. I bought it to render files, and it does a fantastic job. It's got a really good clock speed and it's very efficient, and I'm very happy because I'm a happy-go-lucky kind of guy. So we should have 3 weapons by now, don't we? So what I'm going to tell you on these guys, I think there's going to be another one of these scorpions coming up. But right now we're just using Kukulkan's fangs. And by now, we should definitely be at level 3 for this weapon. So as I mentioned, the knockdown combo was XXXY. And that's going to change. Because did you know that in level 1, the knockback combo, if you remember what that was, it was YXX. Well, things have changed since we've gone from level 1 to level 3. So now, since we're at level 3, the knockdown combo is XXXY. If you want to do that, you can still do the knockback combo, but basically what I was doing on that Scorpion was the heavy damage combo. I mentioned what that was. It basically adds another Y attack each time you do it. So once we see another Scorpion, I'll let you know what those are. I'll let you know what the light and heavy damage combos are all about. But I was thinking about what I said in the last video about shit cologne. And really, if somebody picked their ass or farted on their finger and asked you to sniff it, like if it was some foreign shit, you really wouldn't like to smell it. And I think that's always been the problem about the whole prospect of bottling up some shit cologne and selling it to the masses, is that yours always smells good, like so good you could fuck it practically. It smells so good. But other people's, it's just like, get that shit stink out of my way. You know, don't let me smell that shit, bitch. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But the bottom line is, it's only your shit that smells good. Like when you smell other people's shit, it smells like fucking shit, doesn't it? So I'm doing some area damage on these little mini scorpions down here. And then on the heavy scorpion, we might have as many as 3 of these guys to deal with. So I believe I'm going to favor Kukulkan's fangs, and I'm going to favor the heavy damage combo, which is Y 4 times. So Y, 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 Y. And if you see me switch to the Bloodthirsty Claws, it's the same combo. Well, excuse me. No, it's not. It's not the same combo, actually. The heavy damage combo at level 3 for the Bloodthirsty Claws is actually 5 Ys, not 4 like Kukulkan's fangs. So if you're using this weapon and you have it at level 3, it's 5 Ys. It's 4 Ys at level 2 and 3 Ys at level 1. So basically they're adding an extra button input and you're doing more damage. So all you got to do, guys, this is such a simple enemy. The Titans that we face, what are they? Are they Titans, or I don't know what they're called, but this is such an easy enemy. Like I said, all he has is a tail stab and a 2-hit attack. That's all he does. We are going to face some monarchs later. I can't remember what they're called. We'll see what it is when they actually come up. Yes, but then when we have, this, I don't need to tell you too many times how to do that, right? Sometimes I actually prefer to execute the mount that I'm on and then just proceed to do this, because it's not very responsive is the scorpion attacks. And we can do our heavy damage down here, and I think it's more fun to be on the ground rather than, it's, well, is it less safe? I don't think it's less safe, not when this enemy is so fucking easy. There are also different combos too that I don't think I mentioned, did I? What are we using? Oh, the Kukulkan's Fangs also has a medium area damage combo, but it only pertains to level 2. So if you're curious about what that is, it's YXY, and that does the medium area damage combo. That probably phases out in level 3. It might work with level 3, so try it out. But anyway, yeah, so this one should be finished off. And if you are curious, the Forsaken Sting, those whips, they also have a light and heavy combos that I'll mention. So now we're just going to be running from side to side and hiding in these little crevices so that these rolling boulders don't fall on us and we take some pretty massive damage. It's not too bad though, but why take damage if you don't have to, right? Anyway, I'm not sure. I think we have the Forsaken Sting at level 3 by now. And if you don't know what that is, that's the blue whip attack that he has. So the light damage combo for the Forsaken Sting is just like the claws, guys. It's 5 X's, and for the heavy damage combo, it's 4 Y's. And I'm talking about the Forsaken Sting weapon, the whips. So now we're going to be going on through here and doing a little bit of a trap. The Pit and the Pendulum. So you've got titles for different areas. This game doesn't give you experience points if you're maxed out on health or mana and you get either of those two things. Remember, it's something that I wish God of War would do, because Devil May Cry does it. But if you get collectibles, you do get experience points, so there's that. And now we're going to be chasing Kim Carreras. You might not remember her, but if I say the words whip bitch, you might remember her. That's this titular whipped titty bitch right over here. And I don't know if we're ever going to catch up to her quite yet, but... Oh, here's the incoming challenge. Which one is this? This is the pretty easy one. Now, when you're sliding down this, if you press away, or towards you on the left analog stick, you can slide down this hill at such a slow rate that you'd be hard pressed to do this trial without failing. And again, you don't have to do the requirement here. You can get through this, fail the XP bonus, and just keep progressing on with the chapter. When I first played this, I thought to myself, why did these have to be in the main storyline? Couldn't they be off the beaten course a little bit? But when I saw that you don't have to complete them, I changed my tune a little bit, because that's fine. I don't mind doing those challenges. Some people might mind them, but you know, if you're not, if all you're asking is that I partake in it, that's fine. You know, without any other criteria. Oh, I think those guys are called the Juggernauts. Those ones we'll see pretty soon. Juggernauts. Oh, we're gonna do some. I think we're gonna do some river rafting. You get a ton of checkpoints over here. Timber rafting. This game, it just, I don't know, the polish that it has, it's just consistent polish. It's not polish just here and there. It's in every aspect that you come across. Like these, if you don't make the jump, he just hangs off the side of it. You know, they actually compensate for a person not making the jump, because they know that, I mean, even hitting the side of it, you still get to hang off of it and live. And even this is a little weird. It works perfectly fine, but sometimes the depth perception here can really screw you. But still, I mean, just look at the scale of this. Look at the lighting. Just look at all the sheen of the wood. It's amazing. It's an amazing title for what, you know, its modest origins. Like, they knew it was going to be a budget title, probably. I mean, I think they knew. But like, just think about this: for a goddamn $1, you get all this. Damn good deal. Even at $5, it's a hell of a good deal. So now some side-scrolling jumping a little bit. Okay, where are we headed? I don't know. It's just, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. I think the game would be even better with the parry system. But maybe it was just aimed at casuals. I don't know. The person that I was talking about in the last video, I remembered his name. His name is Jesse Cox. I don't really care for him. I think he's... I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about him, but I just don't understand how these people have so many fucking subscribers. Just by doing Let's Plays. I don't understand it. To jump off these, press down and B. And then we're going to be heading up this bramble. Oh yeah, we're going to eventually catch up to Kim. We'll start the next video with her. It'll be a very explicit sex scene involving some S&M sort of stuff. Okay, so now we're just back to same old, same old. You know, smashing the bugs, dealing with these scorpions. Yet we've yet to fight a Juggernaut. Heavy combo. I'm just doing the heavy combo. I'm going for damage here, guys, and I would warrant that this weapon is more damaging than the claws. Certainly more damaging than the Forsaken Sting, but not as damaging as Paton's Tusk, which you get later in the game. We also have a second magic, which is LB plus Y, and I don't think I use it in this video. I might though. I might. It's sort of a move where he sears the ground in sort of a volcanic little splash. I'm not sure. I do think they give you too many magic pickups. Like, I can already see 2 from where I'm sitting right now. Always capitalize though. After he does the stinger attack, he gets that stinger stuck into the ground and you can capitalize. There's three. Three. So you could use your magic three times on this thing, like 4 times. Now there's 2 of them. So what I would do is, unless you want to fight 2 scorpions on the ground, which I still don't think would be that bad, because you do have access to a whole bunch of magic, try to take out one of these scorpions. Have we seen a green one yet? I'm not sure. I don't understand why they have such a small move set. Like, that's it. All they have is 2 moves. Wait until you see the Juggernaut. He's got like 4 moves, and he's tough though because he really hits hard. So what I would do on this thing is press Y to knock these guys down, and then go. See, it's just not responsive. These things never get to be responsive, and that's really sad. But the same thing applies to God of War, because when you've mounted Cyclopses in that game, the responsiveness goes out the window anyway. So, how much longer do we have in this? Isn't this like a 20-minute video? Yeah. It's like 20 minutes. I met this terrific girl yesterday at a pet store. I was wheeling my dog around, and this girl came up to me, and she had like a kind of a husky voice, but like a fair-skinned, fair-faced, blonde hair, just a beautiful face, and a sexy, kind of raspy voice. I don't know if she smoked, but I didn't smell cigarette smoke on her. I actually got her number, so I'm gonna pursue that. But I got the impression that she liked me less and the dog more, and that's always strange, because the dog is such an excellent conversation starter. Like, if you guys ever need a conversation starter, get a dog or borrow a dog. Like, it is so easy. Like, people just come up to you. I'm not even kidding. You don't even need to initiate conversation. So I haven't called her yet, but I have a feeling like she likes the dog more than me. But who knows? Maybe she's just a dog person. But you can't deny my dog is, I think he's the cutest dog, and we all think our dogs are the cutest dogs, but this dog is so cute. My dog Felipe, my service dog, and I think she trusted me a lot more once I told her that I had put him through the service dog training program, which I had. I spent a long time making him a service dog, and he had his service jacket on. He looked all official, and his face just melts your fucking heart. I'll put a picture of him. He likes to smoke though. That's his problem. So I'm trying to cut. He smokes a pipe. So I'm trying to cut him. Trying to convince him to cut back on the pipe, because he uses it way too much. But I'll put a picture there. I took it one day. This is simple. All you got to do is throw these guys into the fan. And there's a lot of people not disliking the videos anymore, and I'm really glad for that. So either people have, been liking what I'm doing, or Jamma Guile hasn't been making a bunch of fake accounts, because he is the channel antagonist. And it is a running gag. I'm sure it's not him, but I like to say it. I like to think it is, because I hate that guy. Like, I was on the ground bleeding with broken legs and broken arms. He shat on me after he spit on me, and after he had punched me in the face and poured salt all over my open wounds. That's what he did. Look at this. There's only one guy over here. Like, what kind of name is Jamma Guile? Like, it's just such a stupid fucking name. And I know Bick Benedict, but I didn't create Bick Benedict. That's the name of a person in a movie, from the movie Giant. Like, Jamma Guile? Like, what the fuck is that? Is it from Street? I know the second part of it is Guile. So did he take it from Street Fighter 2? Guile? Because, and then if that's the case, where'd the JAMA come from? Like, is it some Jamaican sort of thing or something? Like, what is this shit with this guy? And he's got the picture of his grandfather on there. And I'm just kidding. It's supposedly Karl Marx or something. I don't know who it is. It's some old-time philosopher. But who the fuck puts a picture of that on their thumbnail? Yeah, my name's Jan McGuile. I don't have any sympathy for people who beg on YouTube for money. I'm gonna shit and spit in their wounds. I'm gonna piss on their fucking grave. My name's Jan McGuile. Fucking dick's pig. Anyway, though, not to harp on that, I'm gonna try to juggle a couple of these guys. What I was saying though about the launch in this game is that, yeah, you can launch people and you can hit them a few times in the air, but you're not grabbing anybody in the air, and you're not doing any sort of impressive aerial acrobatics or anything like that like you do in God of War. You know, it's very, very limited. And this should be wrapping up this video anyway. We do have some more stuff to do though. It's just going to be a shooting sequence of shooting choppers out of the air, which is very, very simple. But I wanted to once again thank everybody, for their, for all the support that they've shown thus far over this YouTube channel's lifespan, and hopefully that lifespan stretches out for many a year. And as long as we don't get too many JAMA Guiles clogging up the channel and pissing on people's graves and just shitting in their mouths, pouring salt all over their bloody wounds, I think we're gonna have the sort of longevity that propels these larger channels into the future. And I hope that in time, this small channel can eventually turn into a large channel of its own.